Okay, this is a quick screencast to help fix broken reference files. So if I go to File, Open, and I'm looking in my synced Teams OneDrive folder here, and I'm going to open up the TSD reference file, which sits within let's have a look just by what it sits within there's Vectorworks files here, and then we've got the venue SoundLX. This is the synced Teams folder. I'm going to open up the TSD reference file there, and it will have broken links in it. So it'll come up in a second, yes. So what it's looking at here is the link that's provided is a personal kind of, so it's a C users, that user's name, well, Conservatoire Scotland Production Unit Hub. So the rest of it is all okay. It's just looking at an absolute address rather than a relative address. So do I want to manually relocate it? Yes, I could do just now, but I'm going to fix the file rather than manually locating it just now. So I'm going to say no to that and no to that, and let the file load with the broken links. So in my navigation preferences here, you can see that there are two reference files in this, one to the room and one to the show design, and they're both showing red broken link. So I'm going to edit that link there and say yes, but then cancel the next screen. You can see here that the file it's looking for is that personal absolute path. I don't want the absolute path, I want a path relative to the current document, and I can browse that, and the file I'm looking for was the RS2 file, which is in the again, if we go back to just to prove where I'm doing this from, so it's back into my synced production unit hub TSD, so it's looking for the venue RS2 file. That's the one it's looking for there. You can see that here, RS2 May 2021, there it is there. Now if that was an absolute file on my machine, it would say something different, so that's why it can't find it. So I want to do a relative file from there to there. So I've opened up this one, and relatively it's in a file marked from there, venue RS2. So OK that, and it's already seen that it's wanting to bring in the RS2 and the I-beams. And you see the source file is wherever I am / venues RS2. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't have a prefix to it, it's taking relative to wherever I am at the moment, venue RS2, and I OK that, and this will then go from red to black and say it's up to date. I'll do exactly the same thing again with the Secret Mischiefs, which is the design part of it. Edit. I'm going to say yes, and then I'm just going to cancel that next screen. Fixed path relative to the current document. Secret Mischiefs, which was in the same folder as the venue. And there we can see it's all this. It can now see all the layers, and OK. That'll take a second because it's a slightly bigger file. And that will change from red to black and say up to date. Now if I save this now, it means that those files will be relative to whoever opens up that file. And you can do the same with your LX files and the sound files. So each file will loop back into a relative location, all within that synced file that you set up in Teams. Okay, hopefully that makes sense now, but get back in touch with me via the known address if that isn't clear. Thanks.